Hey guys, this is Z-Man. I'm here with another episode of Call of Duty Black Ops. Today is going to be a domination round on WMD. This is actually my friend playing because me and my friend killed him over here. Got together a bit after school today and yesterday. So I'm just going to hand it over to him so he can talk about all his classes and stuff.
Hey guys, this is Kildum. What I want to talk about first is the FAMAS, or the FAMAS, whichever name you use. I like the FAMAS because it has a high fire rate, which can kill pretty much anybody, but the problem with that, you need scavenger on that class, or else you will run out of ammo immediately. Another gun you see me use later in the game will be the L96A1, and on Wii with the ACOG sight. No offense, but it just kind of sucks. But yeah, back to Z-Man.
No offense taken, even though I love using it. About the FAMAS, it's what I call the ammo dumper, because it just, extends clips so quickly. And if you'll notice what he did there, when he went to capture the flag, he dolphin dived right into it. That's a great idea, because if you're capturing the flag, you don't want to be just standing right next to it, because then people are going to, A, know you're there. If you're lying down, they're going to have less of a chance of knowing you're there. And then, B, also, if they're actually already shooting at you, it's a really good way to avoid bullets and get that special kind of kill. Here with the FAMAS, whatever you want to call it, what he's doing, he's choking off the point in between the two spawns, which is why I think that the bottom spawn is superior to the top, because everybody tries to run through this main little alleyway, and this is just a great place to choke people off. Since the FAMAS is an assault rifle, this right here, if you ask me, was not a very smart move. You don't want to try to necessarily bypass the front lines, or else you're going to get screwed over because it's too heavy of a weapon.
You might have noticed how I was testing the knife buttons and stuff, just getting used to the controls for this Wii version of Call of Duty Black Ops. I'm usually an Xbox player, and this was my first round I've ever played on Wii. I thought this was pretty interesting. The graphics aren't as good, but it's still a pretty fun game.
Yes, and that's why soon I'll be getting Xbox, but for now, I can live with the Wii. And if you guys don't want me to post Xbox and want me to stay posting Wii, then I'll just stay posting Wii, but I'll still, play Xbox too. But just, tell me what you guys think about it. Right here, he gets flashed, twice in a row. I don't know. There's some people on Wii who, no offense, really need to learn how to play this game. He just flashed twice, and he still manages to kill the person who flashes him. And I think he kills one more guy. Yeah, right there.
No, he was already dead.
Oh, well, I guess he was already dead. But, if you notice, what Evan did when he shot the guy who was in the flag, if he would have been the one to kill him, he would have gotten a lot more points. What I do, if the person doesn't know you're there while they're trying to capture the flag, you want to wait until they're actually, capturing the flag, because you can get a lot more points for it. Yeah, but if you didn't see it up there, there was a guy. So I'm going to turn it back over to Kildum.
Hey guys. Right there I just threw a random frag grenade to see if I could get any kills. It's never hurts to be cautious. I really didn't like that guy. He's probably the one who killed me the most throughout the game.
Yeah, and most of the times that Evan actually gets killed in this game is because of the fact that in that building, that one door, people always walk out there, and there's always a way for you to get killed from the side from that door. That was amazing claymore placement, by the way. Did you see anyone who tries to come around the spawn flank is gonna get murdered? There you see someone in the window, but he just gets surrounded, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Now, when you place a claymore, you always have to remember, everybody can see the red lasers that stick out, so you need to place it back far enough away from the doorway that you can, they won't be able to see it, but it'll still be able to trigger when they, to kill them.
Right here, what he tries to do is defend. Well, that's a great place, but right there, he got killed by that same guy who walked out that little red metal door. That red metal door can either be like a lifesaver, or that's gonna be the thing that's gonna kill you most, depending on how you like to play. Like on WMD personally, I like to try to run around in the building, so I love to abuse that door. And the fact that like people will not expect you coming. Right there was a very good grenade throw. Even though personally, I think he should have just shot them and saved his grenade for something else. Also, this building can be like a great place. Like if you're getting shot and you're like trying to run away, if you run into the building, and you can get up the stairs in time, you should be fine. You're not gonna have an issue with that. The thing that I was surprised about during this round of domination, since the center flag is basically the only thing that's gonna change. The two flags are the two different spawns on each side. And so basically each team is going to maintain their own spawn flag during the whole entire time. The main flag is the only one that's going to be taken. And the building is a great place to cover the main flag. Which is why I'm kind of surprised that nobody was actually up there. And if you're securing a flag, what you want to do, if you're trying to secure a flag and you're really close, just make sure you secure the flag. If you're going to have to run away to kill someone, don't bother. Just try to secure the flag. Number one, it's worth more XP. Number two, in terms of domination, that matters more than getting kills. So I'm going to give it back to Kildum so that he can talk about this class.
As you can see here, I'm using the L96A1 with an ACOG scope. It's pretty much the same type of secondary and grenades I used in the other class, which were frags and Nova gas. I didn't really use anything besides the frag grenades in this game, though. In Xbox, I usually use a PGS1 or PSG1, sorry. And I like to snipe full out. I have the perfect sniping place here on WMD as well, but you'll have to find that on your own.
Okay, what he's doing here is he's basically defending flag B, I believe. Yes, that's flag B. He's defending flag B. What he did, when he placed the claymore over there, that's a really smart move, because that means nobody from the enemy spawn, well, at the time, nobody from the enemy spawn could have come and killed him, because the claymore would have taken care of them. And right behind that box is like a perfect place to defend the flag from, because unless anybody's really, really looking there, no one's gonna actually like pay attention to you. But if you notice, he got killed in the back because the spawns switched a little bit.
This was my first time trying to drive a RCXD car on Wii, and it's a lot more difficult than it seems. It's very tricky. You want to try to use short bursts to drive the car forward.
This, I think, is really sad what kind of happens. He shoots him twice, but then the guy goes into second chance. I think he should have probably died on the first shot, but whatever. And then he gets killed in second chance, which is what I hate. Like, I just hate when that happens. This guy is I hate the people who find those really awkward camping spots that no one's going to expect you to be there. And then you're like, oh, you just run up, and then they just, like, blow you away. Here, Evan's going to use all of his RCXDs. I think, well, if not all of them, most of them right now. And he's mostly, till the end of the round, he's gonna stay here and try to defend this center flag, because the center flag is actually very, very important. The one thing that I found weird this round was, even though his team was winning the whole entire time, somehow the enemy got a couple Cobras and like a bunch of care packages. I don't even know how it happened. I think it's because of one of the guys was camping.
Here I decided to pull out the ballistic knives to try to run around and get some kills. It didn't work as well as I had hoped, though. Obviously, you can see I just got killed. There's a huge difference from Xbox and Wii, where Z-Man uses the classic controller on Wii because it's much easier and it's more like a regular controller. But with the Wii, you cannot push the analog sticks down like you would to knife. So in this game, you actually have to reach up and click the top button, which I felt was very annoying. So it just took a little bit of getting used to with that as well.
And here, I believe no, he doesn't secure the position. So, for the last part of this video, he switches back to the FAMAS class and just kind of runs around for the next minute and a half, I believe. Talking about the building again. The building, if you'll notice, he got killed a little bit early because of the people walking out on the roof. I mean, I think walking out the roof is sometimes a good idea, but it leaves you very, very vulnerable, which is why I don't do it. Because, like, you'll probably get one kill because people won't expect you, but the second you kill that guy, you're gonna get killed because someone else is gonna see you. Then WMD actually isn't that bad of a map for random grenades, especially on domination, because if you throw a random grenade right over the big archway in the center, if you're on the top spawn, then, if anyone's trying to secure the center position from the other team, you can pretty much kill them. There, which is how, that brings me back, how, I don't know how they're winning when the one person on the team got a B2. I just don't understand that. But, yeah, that's about it for this round. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll just leave you guys to finish watching the rest of the round.